Hi guys, welcome back to my channel today. I am Dr. Chidiebere Nwachukwu, and if you've been following this channel, you know we talk motivation, marriage, relationships, and life. Today I'm talking motivation. Come on, if you like that, say motivation, guys. And the title for today's podcast is You Are Not Alone. You are not alone. If you've not liked this podcast, like it right now, share it to your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel so that whenever I drop my videos and podcasts, you get notifications immediately. So don't forget to turn on the notification button. It's the bell right on the top right hand corner of your screen. Thank you so much as you do so. So back to the topic for today. You are not alone. There's a painstaking process to every true success you see, but our society has made young people to feel they can just jump into it. There's usually a phase of development, training, pains, chastisement, and lots of failure before manifestation. Personally, I did not fall from the sky, guys. And likewise, many other impactful and successful people you know. The same situations that you were tempted to use as excuses for your average and mediocre living were also experienced by the great people you know, if not even worse ones. The molding years of my life were not bread and butter either. I trekked to primary school lots of the time, and maybe just like you, under the rain and the sun. You don't have a monopoly of humiliation. I remember being locked up in a class with other people owing school fees, while others were learning in their respective classes. I still wonder at some sacrifices I made in high school, missing meals. I was a boarder. I was living in the boarding house, and missing meals was a big deal. But I did that in order to read, choosing to sleep on the lower level of the bunks so that mosquitoes would bite me and wake me up to read. Yeah, I escaped from the hostel early in the morning to go and read before the troublemaking seniors wake up and trap everybody inside there. Come on. I used moonlight to read for an exam at a time when every other person thought the absence of electricity in the school was a good enough reason to suspend their books, despite knowing that exams were by the corner. I once wrote about sleeping on a carton spread on the floor from May of 2016 to November of 2016, when I was still starting my first business. Listen, I had a bed sheet as the curtain in my room. Then I would cook a big pot of food and eat it 3 times a day, back to back to back. I still went from that empty house to give motivational speeches and to sell my book titled Rise Up and Shape Your Future Today. Definitely, there were miracles along the way that facilitated the process for me. But God does not exempt people bound for greatness from the training. Everyone's got to be trained. While I still believe God for many things today and remain subject to His training, I keep pushing boundaries of my expressions. I don't sit down and wait for a miracle. No, I keep trying and striving and pressing towards the mark. It's clear why God wanted me to experience those things, even though I would have preferred a lighter path, a path of ease and less stress. But God let me go through what I went through and gave me the fortitude to not pack up and go home to my parents at the beginning of my life. That was my own training. And the reason for that is so that I can triumph despite all of those hardships, and hence have the confidence to tell you today that you can do the same. You can choose to throw blames around, from your parents to the government, and magnify your own challenges to a point of suffocating your gifts. You can also give up and keep trying your luck in football betting, chatting up that white lady hoping that she will pay one day, or wait for the next audition of the Big Brother Naija show. Or, just like me, You could choose to do the needful and turn your lemons into lemonades. Through all these experiences, through all these processes, aside the visible transformation you notice in my life, the mind transformation was occurring one step at a time. The faith, the positivity, and the courage to face life was developing. So please, be sensitive to what phase you are in today. You are in today in God's calendar for your life. Don't skip the training. Keep your eyes on the ball, guys. Don't waive some courses and change God's scheme of work. The faster you learn the lessons, the faster you leave that class. Don't build a house in a place where you only need a tent. It's a passing phase, and you will soon triumph over your challenges and troubles. Most importantly, guard your mind and your heart tenaciously, because it's your greatest asset. Don't get discouraged, as the game of life is won and lost in the mind. Cheers to your best life, and I hope you got value from today's podcast. And so don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Till I come your way next time, I am Dr. Chidiebere Nwachukwu. Never stop winning, and don't get discouraged, because you are not alone.